the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Julius Randle.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Walker passes to Randle. Left side Robinson. Outside Walker. It's Barrett on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Indiana. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Walker. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. Brogdon against Walker. James, right side. Then he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 36 points.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team,
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat.
NBA 2K22 events are on. Yes, your favorites are back, but we've added even more this year. And whether you're getting buckets on the Concha Del Mar or in the city, there is something for everyone. Let's start aboard the Concha Del Mar. Rack up the XP at set sail events where all games played on decks 15 and 16 will be worth double XP. Want more? Well, also on deck 15 is deck party events, and those games are worth double XP too. For all you rec players, look for double XP events to pop up here too. So get your squad together and start practicing. Plus, we have to mention the Specialty Appreciation Series, where you'll earn extra XP based on your badge points. The first one of the year will highlight defenders, but the next one will feature a different skill set. The ship for an events excursion on Island.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. So the Nets starting five. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. And it's Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the five, patrolling the pace. And for the Pacers, in the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Brogdon out there with money, and it's Craig in at the three slot. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Now here's James, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here's Irving. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's KD. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Here's James. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
appreciate about MP. He will go out of his way to spend time with the fans.
Well, you've seen it. I've seen it. It's something, Greg, that makes the NBA a special league. MP has the adoration of many. Good to see him giving back to the fans. I love it. Offensive rebound. Claxton with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's James. He's averaging just around 28.5. Oh!
My goodness. The bonus now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
And it's sent back by KD. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Releases. Second chance shot. And he gets contact and the whistle. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Indiana leading by 5. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brogdon the pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Craig. Latrey. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
KD against Turner. Good work defensively by Turner.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Oh!
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the first timeout called of the game for...
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Warren's checked in for Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Torrey Craig. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Mills. On 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Mills has got 5 points so far.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
James up top, covered by Mills. James kicks to Turner. 5 on the clock. On the wing, James. Driving to the basket.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
1:25 left in the first quarter. Mills looking it over. That one misses. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Lamb, good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Harden. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Now the pass to Millsap. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mills. Shoots the 3. Pacers with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
LeVert with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Indiana in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game where either it's attacking the big or attacking the man.
And, Greg, that's reminiscent of Coach. Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Paul Millsap. And Durant subbed in for Patty Mills. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Money out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Craig in at the 3. That's the Pacers 5.
And, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Knicks was on a mission. He scored 36 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Passes to Craig. Back to James. 1:03 left here in the second. Turner in position. Stolen by Harden. KD against Craig. This one for three. KD's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Turner kicks to James. Back to Turner. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Harden. Durant's got 15 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's James. That one, no good. And so it's it. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Setting the floor for the Nets. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Mills. And it's Claxton in at the center filling out the middle.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. It's hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Pass to Durant. Harden outside. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
James, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
His third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And then for Brooklyn, Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Carter in for Patty Mills. Nets trail by 15. In the corner, it's Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
And here's James outside. A new 14 for Indiana. And it goes down 2 points. Sabonis has got 10 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's the lob for Harris. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. James looking around. Going inside. Takes it off the glass. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Harden the pass to Griffin. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the technical free throw is good. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Pacers making a change here. Sabonis is checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Checked in for Paul Millsap. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets, trailing by 5. Pass to Harden. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 9th assist in the game now. Harden against James. Clock at 4. The pass to Sabonis. Tries to keep it alive. Dives for it. And so Indiana again turning it over. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here is KD over James. No dice from the high post.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Pacers lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Money out there with Brogdon. And it's Craig in at the small forward. That's the Pacers 5. James kicks to Sabonis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Harden finds Aldridge. Back to Harden. Here's Claxton. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
James dishes to Turner. James with it. With the drive, and it's blocked. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Throws it up high. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint, here's James, and the dunk by James.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
The wide open look for Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
For 3.
Harden's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. James against Harden. James outside. Clock at 6. Passes it to Craig. Kicks it out to James. Indiana moving it around. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Mills, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. On the wing, Harris. Knocks it loose. Sabonis with the steal. James in the post, covered by Mills. And James gets it to go on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to KD. Drives to the hoop. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Here's James. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Warren's checked in for Torrey Craig. And a change for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Patty Mills. Brogdon outside. Back to James. 6 to shoot. That shot is off. Griffin with some nice D. Nets leading by 3. It's deflected. Here's Harris. That one a little long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
James misses.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Wasted no time on that one. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Warren, good.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Harris passes to Durant. And here's Harden. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. And stolen by James. The kick out to Warren. Back to James. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Rocket 6. Back to James. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Mills, who's checked in for the Nets. And the Pacers call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. And unfortunately, it is a torn MCL. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
No problems knocking that one down. KD's got 18 points just in the second half.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
James outside. And James throws it down hard.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And James throws it down hard. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
KD with it. Ogden picks him up. The pass to Mills. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Now here's James.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
For three, Durant nails the triple.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Here's James.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called the Nets. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. James, the pass to Turner. Here's James. Driving the lane. Yes!
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to...
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so the timeout here by Steve Nash. Brooklyn with the ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
.26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's James. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Turner. Can't cash in.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
And Durant puts up a deep three. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be the Nets off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. And it's Mills, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5. James outside. Into the lane. It's deflected. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Mills has got the ball. A nice shot by Harris.
Harris has been in these situations before. He's a veteran player and very calm taking the big shots.
James, no good. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's James. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Harden the pass to KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got 42 in the game.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Offline with his three. The Nets with the lead. Harden kicks to Mills. Sabonis against Durant. On the wing, Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Here's James. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 49 points in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Mills can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
James kicks to Craig. Back to James. Now Craig puts it up from 12. Yet another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic in getting to his spots on the floor.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
James outside. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. 12 seconds left in the first overtime. For 3, Brogdon. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Outstanding poise from Malcolm Brogdon. Relishes any chance he gets to be the man in the clutch.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
The drive by James.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
And here's Mills, and James picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 Sweat.
How's it going? Stay focused on your workout. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that.
Huddle up. One game won't kill us, but we need to correct our mistakes right now so it doesn't become a habit. All right, let's put in good work today. Okay, let's focus on our late game execution. Coaches, let's set it up.
Get outside, get outside! Hey, get ready now, get ready! Watch the pit!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Yo, watch it. Hey, watch that door. Get by. Get the perimeter, get the perimeter. Way to grab. Go with it, get it. Right here. Come on, somebody get him. Take that. Pressure it off. Set it up. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Ball. Hey, ball. Hey, get outside. Get forward. Ball. Hey, ball. Hey, who got ball? Hey, get it, Chris. Hey, right here. Hey, yo, right here.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Box out. Hey, set it up. Pick him left. Ball. Get by. Hey.
get the next one.
Hey, slow it up. Stay that side. Stay that side.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Set up, set up. Got him. I see him, I see him. Hey, hey, help. Get it.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Shot, shot, shot. Help him, he's back. Good. Get forward, get forward. Yo, watch.
Let's go.
Get it out. Ball,
Yeah,
ball,
let's
ball,
go.
ball.
Let's do it.
Hey, ball. Yo, watch. You hit these all day, baby. Ball, 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 ball. There you go. Don't get this. Hey, 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 right here. You got me.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Good shot, good shot.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's work on making the right decision in transition. You hear that rhyme? Yeah, that happened.
Hit me up.
I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started. Keep it going. Now we're rolling. see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
I'll see you later.
Moving on to the city, if you're looking to party and play while listening to the latest in-game music, Club 2K is the place to be. Your favorites are also back. At Mobile One Grand Prix events, be one of the first 3 players to finish the race and you'll be rewarded with some sweet prizes. If you're a long-range shooter, make your way to the Ruffles Ridge events, where you can extend your range with a 4-point line. Earn XP in style at the Puma Mania events. You'll be rewarded with an XP multiplier for playing games in the city while wearing Puma gear. The more you play, the larger the reward, and you can earn either double, triple, or quadruple XP. At Rival Day Conquest, you can rep your affiliation and prove that yours is the best. There will be 3 phases to this event that will determine the 4 seeds at the Rival Day Championship. Here, all 4 affiliates.
Now, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz. At one forward, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the other forward, Joe Ingles.
Just about.
Ryan, thank you.
Oh, sure is. Good stuff there, Alex. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Ingles and Bogdanovic, your small and power forwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Indiana, on the wing, LeVert and Warren. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. And it's James in at the 1. Yep, that one goes. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Outside for LeVert. For 3, James. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Stolen by Conley. Here's the break. Ingles from outside. He drops it from range.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Conley. He had 25 points in his last game. Good on the bucket.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Here's Conley after the basket by Indiana. That one drops for him.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Conley against James. Now here's Turner. He's covered closely. That one goes in. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because we talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Now, here is James. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Outside for LeVert. Back to James. Inside.
And then Turner with the dunk. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Conley against James. Conley passes to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Can't connect from short range. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. James against Gobert. Turner for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. Right side, Bogdanovich. James against Conley. Outside, Mitchell. Fires from deep, from the arc. The shot by Conley, no good. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. James against Conley. Now, here is James. He's guarded closely. Here's Sabonis. No good that time. Good D by Gobert. Here's Conley. The shot misses, so Indiana will take it the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Sabonis. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
James against Conley. Oh, and the jam by James.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Gobert. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. James with the ball, guarded now by Mitchell. Back to James. Clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Great job drawing.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Outside Lamb. It's James on the wing. It's Lamb on the wing. Defended by Gobert. Outside Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. James can't get it to go. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Taking a look at the Jazz. Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Pinson in at the 4 spot. Gets another look, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his second bucket on the night.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Nets put on a show. He dropped 56 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Pass to Ingles, fires the 3, drops in the 3. Ingles got 6 points.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
Outside for Lamb. Outside Brogdon. James, outside. Back to Brogdon. The 3. And he can't get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Indiana trailing here.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Ingles from outside. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard. Don't forget about Rodman and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
James against Gobert. He got a piece of it. Outside Conley. Clarkson. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And there's James from the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Pinson. Bogdanovich has checked in for Clarkson. And Mitchell subbed in for Conley. Gay against James. Pass to Brissett. Here's LeVert. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. LeVert's got his first points of the night.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen. Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
James against Mitchell. And here's James. There's the drive. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Jazz out in front. They lead by 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Utah with the ball. 3-point lead. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. On the wing, LeVert and Warren. And it's James in at the point. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Outside for LeVert. Back to James. Oh, from deep. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13. Utah has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Mitchell with the ball. 10 points for him from 12 feet. And the basket is good. Mitchell's got 12.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Bogdanovich against James. Outside Warren. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Greg?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Pass to Turner. Back to James. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now here's Ingles. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. He's got 11.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
James attacking. Got it.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Conley against Turner. Gobert with the bucket.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
James passes to Sabonis. Back to James. He takes it in. And it's James with the jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Conley passes to Ingles. And here's Mitchell from outside the arc. That shot is off. James against Conley. The shot by James, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. It's Ingles with the drive. Conley passes to Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Conley, and the foul is called. He missed it, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've...
Coming out to the floor for the Jazz.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Clarkson and Bogdanovich, the 2 and the 3. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Pinson in at the power forward spot. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's James. Here he goes. And slam dunk by James.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Now Bogdanovich. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. And the Jazz lead by 4.
This is his shot. Bogdanovich has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
James against Mitchell. James passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Clarkson against Warren. Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Clarkson. Bogdanovich against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Conley finds Mitchell. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
It's James with the drive. And Gobert with a block. Warren against Ingles. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now, here is James. Count the basket. James has got 29.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
On the wing, Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Conley. Second chance shot. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Stolen by Ingles. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's ready. And he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Indiana calls timeout. New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And he's been in control because of how well he's shooting. He's finding holes in the defense, and he's able to capitalize. Wow, it's almost like his confidence is increasing with each basket he makes.
Caris LeVert's checked in for Brogdon. James against Conley. 6 to shoot. LeVert outside. Elbow shot. No good there. And Utah will come the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich down low. He's checked by LeVert. He shoots. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Here's James. Outside to LeVert. Pass to Warren. Here's Turner. Sabonis with it. Ingles defending. They double team Sabonis. Now James. Here's Warren. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ingles from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Always in the right place at the right time. Ingles is a guy you trust to make these plays.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Conley against James. Over Conley. James can't get it to go.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. 1:14 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Gobert passes to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Donovan Mitchell.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
I've heard from some of you on social media that I need to apologize to MP. He's in the running for an all-star spot. That's great. Congrats. He's had a nice little streak, but can he keep it up? There's a lot of guys who had a nice little streak in the league. Can MP do it over the course of an entire season? over multiple seasons in the playoffs. That's the real test. Until MP does that, I don't think I owe him squat. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Guess we'll find out.
I don't stop until I break a sweat.